Tonight at 7, Jerry and Howard are feuding over a woman on the Bob Newhart Show.
Oh, Manhattan. Just waiting for the two of us.
Yeah, let it wait.
It was such a good idea to honeymoon in New York City, the Big Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Champagne.
And I love this hotel, too. What made you decide to come here?
Well, one of my companies owns the suite.
Okay. That means we can come whenever we want. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time.
5 days. And they're going to be jam-packed with the most interesting things to see and do. We're going to go see every single Broadway musical, and since I am a theatrical producer, I'll write them all up for tax purposes.
How dare you?
Hey, what's the champagne? Hey, what are you doing here?
I don't care about the champagne. How dare you? I am your #1 tax deduction from now on. You got that?
All right, okay,
that
I
means
got
you have to do anything that I say.
All right, you name it.
Kiss me.
Okay.
You know, after all the rotten things that I've done in my lifetime, sometimes I wonder why I deserve to be so happy.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, too.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Quilted Pampers. They help keep your baby dry. And by new Formula Era, a new combination of powerful cleaners concentrated into 1/4 cup.
When we set out to improve a great laundry detergent, we wanted to keep the powerful cleaners that work on ordinary dirts, that cut through food stains, that get out grease and oil, and add powerful cleaners that clean collar soil even better than before. So that's what we did. All in the concentrated 1/4 cup called New Formula Era. So effective, it cleans clean through. Watch Era clean through collar soil, taco grease, and motor oil. We treat only the top with a teaspoon of Era, rub, run under warm water, and look. New Era cleans clean through. That's the kind of power you get in Era's little 1/4 cup. New Era, power that cleans clean through.
I manage the Perkins family's money. It's my job to save wherever I can. A little bit here, a little bit there. Not easy these days, because I want what's right for my family. And that means quilted Pampers for Joey. I've tried almost every diaper made. Know what? For the same money, you just can't buy a drier diaper than Pampers. Look, Pampers lining is quilted. It helps keep wetness away from baby's skin.
Whoa, got a haircut, huh, Tiger? And what did you get? Oh, Pampers.
He likes Pampers dryness.
Well, we're 3 lucky guys.
Quilted Pampers. For the same money, you can't buy a drier diaper.
Thanks, Cliff. Thanks very much. Now, that's very interesting.
What is it?
I just had Cliff check the files for me. The Arlington Photo Company is owned by Schuyler Whitney. It's a subsidiary of one of his enterprises.
Schuyler Whitney? Huh. Makes me even happier that Val turned down that job in Europe.
I thought I remembered the name Arlington. Strange coincidence, isn't it?
What do you think this means, Mike?
I really don't think it means anything in particular. I mean, Geraldine has told me that her nephew owns several companies, and some he inherited.
I don't like the connection. I think it's too much of a coincidence. And I think it's something I better tell Val about.
I really don't think it makes any difference at all.
She said she had a dinner date, and maybe I can catch her before she goes out.
Hello?
Hi, Val. It's Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Listen, I know you're on your way out the door for your date, but can I talk to you for a second?
Well, actually, it got canceled, so don't worry about it.
Oh, really? Well, then, could I reopen the talk about our going to dinner? There's something I want to talk to you about anyway. I think it might be important.
Well, I'm not really dressed for it, Kelly.
Oh, hey, that's all right. We can make it a casual thing. Go someplace close here in town. How about Shay O'Connell?
Yeah, it sounds fine. Give me about 15 minutes.
Oh, sure. It sounds great. Okay, I'll see you then.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I won't be having dinner tonight with you all, Nancy. Sorry, I'll see you later. Good night.
He didn't waste any time, did he?
Oh. Well, I guess I'll serve.
Honey? Since we will be alone tonight, let's not be in a hurry for dinner.
You never give up, do you?
Never. Especially when the prize is so valuable. I'm like Sky Whitney in that respect. He doesn't give up either. After all, he's got what he wants. Why shouldn't I?
I am indifferent of what you want and what he wants, for that matter.
My dear Martine, you should be a little bit kinder to me. I'm in a position to help you in all sorts of ways.
Oh, I know that. Why don't you pay for the divorce?
When hell freezes over. To begin with, you're having difficulty financially. And I have a wonderful solution since you've refused my gifts. I have a need of models at the studio from time to time, and I think you would be perfect for the job.
I have no experience as a model. All I know is to dance.
You don't need any experience. All you need is a divine face, a lovely figure, and a flair for clothes. Now, you've got all three, so you should be a natural for it. Besides, it would give us an opportunity to spend more time together.
Good Lord.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Yes.
Smashing wedding, wasn't it?
If you like carnivals.
Oh, yes. I never enjoyed a party more in all my life.
How can you enjoy it when you despise Scarlett Whitney?
Oh, I do, most cordially, with all my heart. That's what made it most intriguing, to know that Mr. Superior Whitney had no idea that the man photographing his wedding was the same man that robbed him in Paris several years ago. I loved it.
I hate to interrupt the memories you treasure so much, but may I remind you of something you would like to forget?
Be my guest.
Yes. The robbery was a failure. It almost cost you your arrest, and you worked that night like an amateur, so you have absolutely nothing to be so proud of.
One failure amongst all my triumphs. You know, Martine, everyone in life is entitled to one failure. To coin a phrase, if at first you don't succeed...
Please, Carl, you stop this.
Don't call me that, ever.
Watch your temper. So it is true. All you want is revenge. You want to rob the Whitney house, and you want to use me for that. No way. Oh, I know you. Bad things are running around in your ugly little head as usual.
Martine, you do me a great injustice. I've already proven that I am a great photographer. I have a flourishing business in this town. I wouldn't want to do anything to blow it, now would I?
No, of course not.
Oh, and to think that it all came about with a chance meeting with Raven Whitney in Miss Darwin's dress salon. Oh, my. I've struck a nerve, haven't I? You dislike the new Mrs. Whitney, don't you?
Yes, quite cordially and with all my heart, as much as you dislike the husband.
Could it be possible that your dislike for her is based on jealousy?
God, jealousy. How can I be jealous of her when I loathe Scarlett Whitney?
Do you now? And do the same feelings apply to Gavin Wiley, Monticello's gift to the world of dance? Or is that just some vicious rumor that I've been...
I have told you that already. I have no feelings left for any man. Not Scarlett Whitney, not Gavin Wiley, not you, whatever your name is.
Okay. And I'm telling you that if you just take your time, give me time, you will fall in love with your husband all over again.
Imagine imagine these few groceries for dinner for the 4 of us cost over $12. I give up.
Don't give up. For about $3, your whole family can enjoy Chef Boyardee's spaghetti and meatballs, a salad, and a drink.
All 4 of us?
Tasty spaghetti and meatballs with Chef Boyardee's special sauce for that great taste you just can't get anywhere else.
What a delicious meal.
What a great price.
Chef Boyardee, a delicious hot meal with meat at a price you can afford.
Bet you think these pain relievers are alike, Mrs. Talbot.
Sure do.
Let's see. 2 regular tablets, 650 milligrams. These other pain relievers also, 650 milligrams. 650 milligrams. Still think they're all the same?
Yep.
Look here. 800 milligrams.
Anacin. I didn't know Anacin had more pain reliever.
Yes, more pain reliever and a special combination of medical ingredients. That's the Anacin difference. So now which pain reliever?
Anacin.
Anacin tablets or capsules. Get the Anacin difference.
Keep it together, Eleanor. Come on, don't rush it. Slow down, Frankie. That's right. About the yeah. Nice. Good. Okay, everybody, take 5. Frankie, can you get the record for me? Thanks. Wally Dance Studio. Oh, hi, Jody. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm making it without you. I'm just going over some stuff with the chorus anyway. Don't worry about it. How's your head? Well, you know, at least you've learned your lesson. Yeah, you're not a drinker, you know that. Save the champagne celebrations for the opening night.
I don't want to hear the champagne again.
Okay. Maybe I'll stop by later just to inquire about your health. Okay? Goodbye, honey.
Yes, and that was the die.
Oh, hello, brother.
Hi. Is it okay to come in? I mean, I don't want to disturb you.
Oh, yeah, it's a good time, as a matter of fact.
This isn't what I expected.
Yeah, I'm sure. Most people think it's a glamorous life, all lights and spangles. It's not. It's a day of sweat in a dingy studio, eating lunch out of a brown bag, some long, long hours. So if you came here looking for glamour, forget it.
Wow. I mean, I had no idea you went through all this. The dancers are really attractive. You surrounded by them every day?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get used to it?
Mm-mm. Actually, I try not to think about the beautiful dancers, just what they're dancing. At least, not until after working hours.
I'm on after working hours myself. Sid gave me the evening off. So?
Well, I get off soon myself, but then I'm going to see a friend of mine who's a little under the weather, and she's a dancer, you know.
Well, listen, don't let me get in the way. I mean, go ahead and do your rehearsal.
Okay. Here's a chair if you want to sit down.
Thanks.
Okay, friends, let's do it again. From the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You?
What?
Drowning nature's vegetables in that heavy oil.
Crisco oil's light.
Light?
No oil tastes lighter.
So?
So there's no heavy oily taste.
Mom!
On your salad. Here, nature girl.
No heavy oily taste.
This is so organic.
I think it's delicious.
Huh?
Why do Crisco oil salads taste great?
No heavy oily taste.
And Crisco oil has no cholesterol.
How about a bath, Tiger?
Wait, it's too hot.
Well, it feels just right to me.
It won't to Davy. To a baby, just right means special care. Even his clothes have to be just right. So I wash them in this for that ivory snow softness. I think it's just right.
Ivory Snow starts with pure soap. That's what gives babies' clothes that Ivory Snow softness.
It's soft.
Just right.
Ivory Snow, just right for babies' clothes. Can anything make you stop using soap?
No way. When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Hey, Zest pours on the lather.
It does rinse cleaner.
I'll test deodorant Zest. Soap here, Zest here. Rinse. Oh, soap feels tacky. Zest rinses cleaner. I feel cleaner.
When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Nope.
This was Kelly's loss. He insisted on taking Valerie to Shea O'Connell for dinner when he could have been here enjoying this.
Well, this certainly was more than enough. You know, it never occurred to me to suggest that he invite her here for dinner.
Oh, I think he prefers to limit his dinner companions to one. And you know what? So do I. Do you want to watch the news?
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. I'm glad you remembered that. This is Nicole's first night back on the evening news. By the way, that special program that she did on Dr. Bryson last week, we got very good ratings.
Was apprehended today in his rooming house on Franklin Street by Monticello police detectives Damian Tyler and Calvin Stoner. Detective Stoner was wounded slightly in the incident when the suspect fired his gun and the shot grazed the policeman's arm. Detective Stoner is listed in satisfactory condition at Monticello General Hospital.
He's all right.
And now to further news in the Monticello area.
Condition.
Dr. Kenneth Bryson, charged in the kidnapping of Nancy Carr, wife of District Attorney Mike Carr, has suffered a heart attack. He was taken to Monticello General Hospital by ambulance earlier today. Dr. Bryson was stricken in his jail cell at County Prison, where he was being held without bail on charges of the alleged kidnapping, harboring convicted bank embezzler Ira Gideon, and on attempted murder. At present, he is in the hospital's intensive care unit, where a spokesman has informed WMON News that Dr. Bryson's condition is listed as critical. After this message, we will be back with more news, the sports, and a look at the weather.
More wine? Oh, no. This is perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
I didn't know about this place. This is really pleasant.
Yeah, the cabbage and truffles was pretty good, too.
Well, it was a good idea. I'm glad my other plans didn't work out.
Well, so am I.
You said you wanted to talk to me about something.
Yeah. Do you mind telling me about your job offer with Arlington Photo?
No. I received a phone call that morning at the studio from a guy named Graham Armstrong.
I represent an international photo service. You see, we supply photographs for many different companies, both here and abroad. Newspapers, news services, television, film industry, and so forth. Well, right now, we're looking for experienced photographers to represent us in Europe. Preferably young, energetic, and with experience of European locations and some experience of the languages.
It sounds like a very exciting job.
Miss Bryson, look, I have no wish to pry in terms of salary, but I guarantee you that whatever you're earning here at Crown Studios, my company will multiply by 10. Now, beyond salary, and more important in terms of your future, you're going to be receiving an international reputation.
Mr. Armstrong, how can you possibly be offering me this job? I mean, you don't even know my work.
On the contrary, your work's not entirely unknown in Europe.
I turned it down, and that was that.
How did this Mr.
Armstrong.
Armstrong get your name in the first place?
I don't know. I've wondered about that ever since.
I think I do.
What do you mean?
Well, you said Arlington Photo, right?
Right.
Arlington Photo is a subsidiary of a company owned by Schuyler Whitney.
What? How do you know that?
Well, the name Arlington struck a familiar note with Mike. So he called up Cliff Nelson and asked him to go through some old files, and Mike's memory was correct. See, when he was in private practice, he did some legal consulting work for Arlington Photo. And the files show that Sky Whitney owns it.
Kelly, that's an extraordinary coincidence.
Is it?
Well, what else could it be?
Oh, I don't know. Tell me,
Did you know Sky Whitney in Europe before you came to Monticello?
Yes, I did. I met him briefly in Switzerland several years ago.
How briefly?
Very briefly. It was a casual thing at a ski resort in St. Moritz. He was there with a friend, I was there with a friend, the four of us went out to dinner a few times, had an afternoon on the ski slopes, and I never saw him again until Carlo and I went up to the Whitney mansion to plan the wedding photos. Then when I recalled myself to him, it was more than a little embarrassing. He didn't even recognize me. Great for a girl's ego.
Yeah, really. These few dinners you had in St. Moritz, how friendly were they?
I don't know what right you have to ask me a question like that about my personal life, Kelly.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But if you're asking if I've ever slept with Skylar Whitney...
I could care less if you had...
Will there be anything else?
Val?
No, thank you. I'm ready to go.
Now, Stuart, you know, about these stocks, I'm looking here at the paper, and it looks like they've gone down half a point. Now, that doesn't look real good to me. Yeah. Well, that sounds sensible.
Boring.
Well, look, in my... Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, look, let me give you my opinion. You see, first of all, it looks as if they're going to be...
Boring.
Raven, hold on, Stuart. I'm talking to my stockbroker. Now, come on, this is serious business here.
Well, so am I.
I'm sorry, Stuart. Now, yes, I did. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, she's here with me in New York. Yeah, well, in my opinion, it does not look as if...
Hello, Stuart. Sell everything. We're going back to nature.
Our family was split right down the middle.
They needed fluoride paste to fight cavities.
But we wanted gel for fresh breath. Then Mom got double protection Aquafresh.
All the cavity-fighting fluoride of the leading paste and all the breath freshener of the leading gel. Concentrated in one toothpaste.
Now we use Aquafresh.
We fight cavities and freshen breath.
That's double protection.
Accepted by the American Dental Association.
Double protection Aquafresh.
You can't buy better protection.
That dynamite shine on my no-wax floor was starting to fizzle out. Then I got Bright. Bright, the no-wax floors.
For a beautiful dynamite no-wax shine, nothing shines brighter than Bright.
Bright cleans and shines my no-wax floor the way I want it to shine, without wax. Look, now my dynamite no-wax floor has a dynamite no-wax shine.
For a beautiful dynamite no-wax shine, nothing shines brighter than Bright.
Tonight at 9, Channel 48 Specials for the 80s presents Jane Goodall's Emmy-winning documentary, The Wild Dogs of Africa. And at 10, Cesar Romero stars as the bloodthirsty Count Dracula in tonight's episode of Night Gallery.
Oh, you.
Well, 1 day down, 4 days to go.
Yeah, I know. Look, there's about a bajillion things waiting for me back in Monticello, including the dance company. And there's other things that I've got to worry about back there, too.
Yeah, I know. I want to fix the house up, too. You know, we haven't even looked at our wedding gifts. We haven't even opened them.
Yeah, you see all the neat things we've got waiting for us back there?
Oh, close your eyes.
Are you going to steal my wallet or something? All right, okay, all right.
Close your eyes.
Okay, they're closed.
Come on. Yeah, keep them shut.
They're shut, they're shut.
Okay, wait a minute.
You are stealing my wallet.
I already did that.
All right.
Close them. Are they closed?
They're closed, they're closed.
All right, ready?
Ready.
Open them.
What have we here?
Open it up. Oh.
Raven. Raven, it is beautiful. Where on earth did you... This is...
Look at the
What is-
initials
oh,
on the inside.
SGW. Well, that's mine.
Yeah.
Well, you sweet thing. Wherever did you get this?
It's an antique piece that's been in your family for 3 generations, and Geraldine gave it to me to give to you. It belonged to your grandfather.
Well, you sweet, sweet darling thing. Thank you very much.
The surprises just keep on coming.
Yes, they do.
We're gonna have a wonderful honeymoon.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry about the brevity of this one, but I promise you, we'll have a second honeymoon, a real one.
Okay, I want to go to Europe.
You do?
I want to go to Switzerland, San Moritz.
Say, ask me what time it is.
What time is it?
Go ahead, yeah. It is, oh, Lord, this is the time I told that ticket broker that I'd call him back for all those tickets. I'll be right back. Just take me a couple of seconds here. Yeah. Hello, this is Skylar Whitney calling. Yeah, I wanted to get back to you about those tickets that I asked you about. Right. I want a pair for tonight, and I want a pair for every evening this week and matinees. Oh, yeah, I really wanted to see that one. I heard real good things about it. Uh-huh. All right, so you'll leave the tickets at the box office. Good. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Skylar, where did you get that scar?
Oh, well, you know, I hardly ever think about it anymore. It's a minor accident some years ago.
Oh.
I never told you I was perfect.
Those streaks are gonna clear up. Put on a Windex shine. Wipe off the dirt and cheer up. Put on a Windex shine. Spray sunshine all over the place. And put on a Windex shine.
Windex with ammonia D makes all your shiny surfaces sparkle like glass.
Spray sunshine. It makes you feel fine when you put on a Windex shine.
Oh, the sink trap's clogged with grease.
Use Crystal Drano.
I'm running this kitchen. I'm pouring in liquid plumber.
It may not work on that grease clog.
Oh?
Look, liquid plumber's quiet. It's not melting that grease.
But Drano is. It broke through. Will Drano hurt metal pipe?
No.
Well, then I'm switching to Drano. Big guy.
Oh, to make clogs go, better use Drano.
Tomorrow night at 9, Jane Wyatt stars in Great Expectations, based on the classic Charles Dickens novel about a boy's strange meeting with an ex-convict that changed his life. Stay tuned now for Three's Company.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
Come back to Jamaica.
Come back to gentility.
What's old is what's new.
Come back to our beauty.
We want you to join us.
Come back to our people.
We made it for you.
Come back to hospitality.
So make it Jamaica.
Come back to our bounty.
Make it your own.
Come back to tranquility.
Make it Jamaica.
Come back to romance.
Your new island home.
Come back to the way things used to be. Make it Jamaica again. And make it your own.
Make it Jamaica. Your new island home.
Attention.